XxX Vin Diesel, brass tack, spare change. We're doing this review a little different, people. Buckle up.
Brass tacks.
Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys having a fantastic week so far. It's hot as a motherfucker out here. I ain't gonna lie to you. Your boy feels like an ice cube in a frying pan. That's how your boy feels. But in any case, it's your boy Brass Tacks in this bitch. You already know. You already know. Side note. You know in the last video, the Resident Evil review, I said it's Brass Tacks in this bitch and it cut, right? It cut away. You know what happened? Your boy fell off the chair in this bitch. Your boy fell off the sofa. I thought it was funny. I'm gonna have to bring out an outtake video because there's some shit there. Okay, in any case, this is what it is. This is how this review is gonna go down. This is a collaboration. Your boy got in touch with Spare Change, Shane from Spare Change, and we decided to put our heads together on this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you my opinion on the movie itself and my review of the visual quality. The 4K transfer review is what I'm gonna give you. And then you go over to Shane's and he's gonna give you the in-depth audio review. So you're gonna have the best of both worlds. I'm gonna put a link to that shit in a bit.
Movie review.
Firstly, I want to say I was pleasantly surprised by this movie. I wasn't expecting much. I thought the first movie was okay. The second one was also alright. But I think this one is the best in the trilogy so far. What I like about it is it doesn't take itself too seriously. It really doesn't. It makes fun of itself in a lot of ways. It's a fun movie. You know, Xander Cage obviously faked his own death because your boy back in this bitch. Something brings him back. Something pivotal happens at the very beginning which brings him back, and now he's got to hunt some rogues and he finally catches up to the rogues. And then it kind of turns. I'm glad it does turn because this movie is more of a team effort than you may think. You go into the movie expecting A, B, and C to be the villains, but they actually are not. You got a great cast in this. Obviously, you got Vin Diesel. You got Dipika as well. Dipika, you A1. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dipika, you know, Indian. I know you got the Indian accent in this, but goddamn, do you make it work? You make it work, goddammit. You got the other lady with the tattoos. There's something sexy about her too. You can snipe at me anytime. And then you got Donnie Yen. You don't even need to say anything about Donnie Yen. And the other dude, I didn't even realize till after I watched the movie. Mr. Ong-bak himself, Tony Jaa in this bitch. He got blonde hair and all sorts. He looking 12 years old in this bitch. Good fighting, good action. You've got some nice surprises in this movie as well. It felt like an all-star cast and you were watching the movie thinking to yourself, shit. It would have been really nice if, oh shit! And that's what happens. Everyone plays a part well. It's pretty well paced. It's funny. It's interesting. Obviously, it doesn't take itself too seriously. Don't go into this movie expecting realism. This is about as realistic as the Fast and Furious franchise. So long story short, I really enjoyed it. Do I recommend you watch it? Absolutely. But you're here to find out whether it's worth picking up the 4K Blu-ray. So let's get on with the 4K review.
4K review.
Shot in 3.4K. Visual effects 2K. Digital intermediate 2K. Dolby Atmos sound. Detail is great. Detail obviously is the first thing you're going to notice from the offset. Everything is very sharp here. Very sharp. From Samuel L. Jackson's fake wig, we already knew it was a wig, but goddamn, was it obvious in this bitch. Planes, trains, and automobiles, all of it looks ultra sharp. You can see the grit, the dirt. I'm noticing textures in places I didn't notice textures before, like on his skateboard at the beginning. You're just like, shit, that shit detailed as hell in this bitch. Some other scenes do look a little soft here and there. I'd say it's sharp and detailed about 85% of the time. I'm sure it's shot with different cameras, so that will probably produce different results. Depth of field is also very, very good. Not A1, not fantastic, but it is very good. Some scenes more than others. There is a scene, like I said at the beginning, where he's skateboarding and he goes through this jungle / forest type situation and he's flying in the air and you can see it looks very three-dimensional in parts. So the depth is also decent. The HDR is also very good on this. The luminance levels, it's vibrant and it's bold. It's very bold. Even on the menu screen, you're going to realize that you're watching, it's going to be a bold type situation. Colors really do pop. It's very natural on the skin tones, but it is vibrant as hell in some parts too. There is a city shot and it is, I'd probably say it goes so far as to say it's demo worthy HDR for that shot. Vin Diesel meets up with Donnie Yen and Dipika, all of the others, I don't want to say too much, and they're in this kind of party, they're this club type situation, and it looks beautiful. Like, practical lighting effects really does show off the HDR there. Luminance levels are A1. HDR is great, people. HDR is great. Black levels, once again, are very good. There's no crush. Detail is great. I was just talking about the time where they were meeting up in the club. There are dark environments. There's dark settings in this movie, and you can make out everything one point to another. It's pretty clear. There is definitely a lot more detail in black levels than its 1080p counterpart, for sure. So overall, people, there we go. It is a decent upgrade. It is a very good upgrade from the 1080p.
Final thoughts.
Look, I said it, this movie's great. That girl in Vampire Diaries is in it as well, man. She funny as hell in this. It is an enjoyable movie, somewhere you can leave your brain at the door, don't expect realism, you'll have a great time. It's one of the better XxX movies for sure. It doesn't take itself too seriously, you do love the characters. Do I recommend it? I absolutely recommend it based on the visual quality. It has great visual quality. Is it reference? It is not reference, but it's good enough for me to say, brass tacks, seal of approval. So there you have it. That's my review on the movie and on the transfer. Worth getting 100%. But that's not enough. You need to know the sound quality. You need some in-depth review on the sound in this bitch. You need to go over to Spare Change right here. The link's right here. And that's what it is. He's going to go in depth on the sound quality. Balls deep. Make sure you do go over to my boy and check out the audio. And that's pretty much all I got to say about it. All right, guys, you take care. I'm going to catch up with you guys soon.